What's going on, everybody? This is Cloud Makes the Switch Show. Let's doing it. We got a bunch of news to talk about. Let's get right into it. The first big story of the day, by reading the title and thumbnail, you already know what it's going to be. But Final Fantasy 15 director says there is no official plans for a Switch version. Damn, bro, that hurts. That hurts with all the rumors. All the rumors of him working on it and it making us happy. It hurts. It hurts. But he said they're just exploring the system from a technical side. So there is no official plans for Final Fantasy 15. So you can dead that in the water, guys. Don't get your hopes up. It's probably not going to happen. It's been a strange past few weeks about coming to the Switch, Final Fantasy. The latest update comes from an interview with Famitsu. There's no plans to release Final Fantasy 15 for Switch. Square Enix is conducting technical examinations to learn what sort of things they can create on the platform, and they're trying to see if optimizing their own engine would be better, or if using Unreal Engine makes it more sense on Switch. They are sharing their stats with Nintendo Epic and overseas media, but it turns out the report they are. That's what Tabor told the overseas media, but it turned out to be reported as they were planning to port 15 on Switch. They're not ruling anything out, but he's focused on 15 for PC right now with new DLC and the PC version, and the PS4 version is getting that extra DLC too. But like I said, boys, don't get your hopes up on Final Fantasy 15. It's more likely they're just trying to see what they can do with the technical stuff, so they can get different games from the future, like maybe Final Fantasy 7 Remake on Switch. Or this could just be a stunt, and they're going to surprise it with it later. So keep your eyes open. Just don't hope, though. You know, they're trying to just say don't hope for Switch. Anyway, Fire Emblem Warriors is not even out yet. It comes out next month. However, there's already DLC announced. Kind of like the Zelda and the Mario Rabbids. This year, we're going to get 3 pieces of DLC. It seems like Nintendo set the standard so that everybody wants to do 3 DLCs. For the first this year, you're going to get the Fire Emblem Fates DLC. So you could probably see some extra Fate characters. Then the second DLC will be the Shadow Dragon DLC in the winter 2018. And then and then in spring 2018, we're going to get the Fire Emblem Awakening DLC in 2018. Next year we'll get Fire Emblem Awakening spring, Shadow DLC in the beginning of winter, and then this year we're definitely gonna get the Fire Emblem Fates DLC. So that's pretty cool if you're a big DLC head and you want some more Fire Emblem Warriors. The Warrior franchise are known to add a bunch of characters. If you look at Hyrule Warriors, how much DLC that had, and it added so many characters and so many different stuff. It's crazy. It's insane. So we're going to keep going here. Nintendo Treehawk talks more Splatoon 2 Barillas, including the Tenta Barilla. That's going to be sick. I think we've seen that in the Direct that I reacted to. That thing looks sick. I can't wait to play with that. I still need to get on my Splatoon 2 grind because, well, I've been slacking, bro. That Xenoverse is taking up a lot of time, and, you know, I do music too, so in work, you know, just so many great games, not enough time to play them. Anyway, Steamworld Dig sales off the Switch is on a stronghold. It says Steamworld 2 has been out only a few days. It's tough to make too much out of the game sales. But with that said, Image Inform is very happy with its performance. When one fan asked about the sales on Twitter, the developer tweeted game sales. He said, I can't or won't, and it doesn't matter, actual figures, but... Oh, I clicked the tweet. But it says, it has started way better than both the original Dig in the original Steamworld. So that's already good. Second is selling better than the first, and you know, you just gotta keep it up. And another person asked him, no, he asked again, and they only seen the first day sales on Switch, but when they saw the figures, we were sure reading them incorrectly. But so he's saying these things. Keep clicking the stupid tweet. They're saying these things are. This game is selling, man. They're selling. They're shocked off the first sales, so it's selling good enough that they're shocked. Anyway, Battle Chasers Night War. If you are familiar with this game, it's another 2D RPG set in traditional battles. It actually looks really good, but it's officially delayed on the Nintendo Switch. All the signs pointed to it to being delayed, so I guess it's not a surprise. But the tiny bit of hope that it would make the initial launch next month. Unfortunately, no delay is in fact happening. The Airship Syndicate put an update. It says, as of now, Switch version is delayed. We're not quite sure till when. We're waiting on some updates to Unity that we'll need before we can confidently promise a release date for the game. We know that this is an anticipated version of Night War, so we don't have to take such delays lightly. But our first priority is making sure the version we release performs up to expected standards. So when you check that out, definitely get that going, and you'll see Battle Chasers Night War, whatever, on the Nintendo Switch soon enough, sometime next month. Reggie comes out, speaks up for Nintendo, and says, "Hey! We are dedicated to innovation, and you don't have to worry about a thing." Switch has been receiving all sorts of compliments from a developer and an industry member. Suda51 event recently called the system, as well as Nintendo in general, saying it's punk, whatever that means. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a bad thing. Mashable brought up with this Nintendo America president, Reggie Fils of Anime, that led him to talk about Nintendo's dedication to innovating, in which he mentioned these things above. We're constantly looking to disrupt the industry. We're constantly asking ourselves, what can we do that's differentiated and that the customer wants but doesn't know they want? One thing I love about our company is we always put innovation first. We're always looking to take that risk. New ideas won't always lead to success. We know that with the Wii U. That was a fail. They revisited in the future, and Reggie pointed the Virtual Boy out as another idea that failed, and it's helped paving the way for the 3DS. And he said at the end, more often than not, they work. Sometimes they don't. Without Virtual Boy, we wouldn't have learned about that space and what you can do with VR and AR. And who knows, AR might not have been incorporated into the 3DS if we haven't had that failed experiment 20 years prior. So Reggie is just constantly saying, hey, man, what we do is what we do. We don't follow the sheeps and the sheeples of the gaming industry. We don't sit down with hardware that's just pretty much PC in a box connected to a TV. We do what we want to do. We've always been like that. We always innovate. We always set the standard in gaming, and we're always going to be that way. And that's why we all love Nintendo. So shout out to Reggie, clapping back on the haters. In the last bit of news we're going to cover today is Juicy Realm heading to Switch. This game looks hilarious. Definitely looks like a pickup. I mean, we even got like a Splatoon 2 wannabe character holding the bazooka. We got this guy that looks like the number 8 cartoon show. Very anime, very funny. You got a penguin over, oh no, that's a pelican maybe. You got the panda. It's a roguelike game where you face off a bunch of fruit across the world, and you gotta freaking kill the fruits. You can check out the trailer, type in Juicy Realm gameplay demo on the YouTube. I'm not gonna present it myself because that's copyright, but you know what it is, boy. I'm Cloud and I made the Switch. You can too. Hit that subscribe button, stay up to date, all things Switch related. Hit that bell notification, get a shout out from your boy. Keep on proceeding to be the greatness. I'm Cloud, I made Switch. You can too. God bless, have a great day, and peace. Make sure you hit that sub button so I can get a cup of water though. Thanks.